How's it going? I learned today that my clocks on our microwave and our stove are not the same as on my phone. So I apologize for being late. I was sitting out there. I'm like, oh, it's 1:58. I still have 2 minutes to finish making my tea. I've got lots of time. Only to get back here and see that I am late. So I apologize. Who's here? Patty, Tina, Kara. Hi, guys. Good to see ya. So, hey, Gabrielle. Good to see you. Oh, shit. I forgot the palette. All right, hold on. I'll be right back. Oh. I cleaned a couple of palettes and I picked them up, but I did not carry them in with me. Oh, well. How's everybody doing? What's new? Happy Friday. I hope you're all doing good. Ooh. All right, let me settle in here. Good to see you, Patty. Christine, hello. Lay, hi. Kara's crocheting vines with flowers. Oh, very fun. Feel good to be back at it, Kara? I hope it's enjoyable. It's good to see you guys. So, I went out and bought some paints yesterday. I was very proud of myself. I went to Michael's and they had new round ornaments, the bulb ornaments in the glass, and I didn't buy any. I still might one of these days because there were some dark plummy purple ones, so I still might go buy some. But I was really proud of myself that I went in and I left with only what I went for. Ingrid's here. How you doing, Ingrid? Good to see ya. Oh, I'm so glad, Kara. That's so good. So I got some white pearl because they did not have the Deco Art Americana pearls at my Michael's. So I just bought some regular bright yellow paint and some white pearl. And if the yellow's not as metallic as the others, then oh well, I don't really care. At least it's the right color and we'll be good to go there. And then I was able to get a metallic green, nice bright lime green. So I'm excited for that one. And I got another one of the Fire Opal in Folk Art Multi-Surface that I've been mixing with the yellow pearl. But because this one's already metallic, I can mix it with just a yellow paint and I should be good. So that is what we're gonna do today, which means I'm gonna move Envy Green out of my lineup here. I'm gonna keep going with this, but I'm only gonna use this for the actual yellows. And I'm gonna use that other yellow for mixing if I need to. So let's do some painting. All right, let me see. So are you proud or going back for them? I am proud for now. And at some time I might go back for them. I'm going to wait and see how my first market does. So did I tell you guys I got accepted for a second market on November 30th? So I'm doing one on November 15th and one on November 30th. And it's kind of cool. It's right across the street from, this is the Sky Dome, the Rogers Center. And the aquarium and the CN Tower right downtown Toronto. It's at Steam Whistle Breweries. So that should be kind of cool. It's a 6-hour market on that Sunday. So I'm hoping that if I can maybe sell a bunch of ornaments at my one on the 15th, maybe there will be a need for some more glass ornaments. And I could go and buy some without as much guilt. But for now, no. Kara, went to my local Michael's the other day and they didn't have the shade of green that I needed. In fact, they barely have any yards. Oh, wow. That sucks, Kara. Yeah, did you try any other store? Crafting, so I'll only be listening. No worries, Patty. Good to have you here. Happy to keep you company. Yeah, exactly. I'll cry next week when I go back and they're gone. They had some black ones too, which is nice. So hopefully I'll do some of them. Oh, there isn't one near Cara. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, what are you making, Patty? Tina asked. Hi, Kiati. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? Audrey's doing good. She is under a pile of blankets on my bed having a nap. She's been stuck under, not stuck, she can get out. I made sure that there's an air hole there for her to get out, but she's been kind of hunkered down under there for about the last 2 hours. So, I wish it was Michael's business instead of Joanne's. I know, in perfect world, none of them would go out of business, right? But yeah, at least there's online options for the stuff you get at Michael's. That's sad about Joanne's. Okay, so I'm just removing the guide dots that I had on this one. We've got a paw print to do on this one. We did a bunch of top dots. And then on this one, we are going to do some top dots and some top swoops, much like this. The only thing is I want to actually fix this orange one. I feel like it sticks up a little bit too high and sticks out like a sore thumb. So I'm going to make this one a little bit smaller, but then we're going to go around and do some top dots and some top swoops. We'll do the paw prints on both of these. And then we will think about moving forward. If you are a member of Patreon Symmetry Seekers, tomorrow we are going to do this design for a little mini workshop where we'll do the rainbow design. We'll do all of that in this little mini bliss design. We will do this as a workshop tomorrow evening from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. So if you want to be a part of this, you can join the Symmetry Seekers on Patreon. At some point I will release a written pattern, but we know me, that could be anytime in the next 2 years. Let's be real. All right, so let me scroll back and catch up. It's good to see you, Kiati. What have you been up to? You've been doing lots of painting? Yes, story of your life, Tina, right? That's why we can't second guess purchasing them. I know. Oh, Michael's bought Joanne's inventory. Oh, interesting, Tina. Thank you, Lay. I'm really happy with them. They're making me really, really happy. So what I'm hoping to do is if I take these 3 designs, right? The mini bliss one I've already done in 2 other color combos. So I'm hoping that I can take all 3 of these designs and make them into something with a bunch of different color combos like this. I'm thinking 10 of each of the rainbow ones though, and then 5 of each of these. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking so far. I love these 2 though. They make me so happy. They just make me so happy to look at them. I would love my whole Christmas tree to just be covered in them. Yes, other than the best color being left out. That's true. Yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah, this one just feels too big, so I'm going to pull this off. How was your week, Lay? How was all the driving? How many days did you have to do that? Was it every day this week? Are you pooped? Oh yeah, my garbage can's over here. Kind of like the auction that was supposed to happen last year. Exactly, Gabrielle. Exactly. You got it. Preparation for Diwali. So making lots of candles, sweets, firecrackers. Nice. Oh, that's wonderful. That sounds great. It sounds like fun to get ready for. No, only one day this week, but other days at home and some computer stuff that needed to be arranged. So I'm almost set up completely. Nice. Fantastic. So you'll be working from home to do this? All right, so let's mix our paints then. So reminder of this paint color combo. I'm switching up some of them. Just because I got the new lime green. But we have pink tourmaline. Oh, that would be wonderful, eh? Do you miss going out and being out of the house? Like, are you someone that you would like to work from home? Not everybody likes it, right? Not everybody. A lot of people like the social aspect of getting out and being around people and just getting out and change of scenery and stuff. So I know working from home isn't for everybody. I loved it. However, it's definitely not for everybody. I know a lot of people that really struggle with being at home too much. It was part of the whole duality of the experiences from COVID, or not even duality, because there were so many different experiences from COVID, but, you know, I feel like I was living my best life during lockdown, and there were other people that were really, really struggling, so I know it's tough. I hate leaving the house. Nice. Well, then there you go. Hopefully that'll work. I enjoy being at home watching y'all lives and chatting through the social media comment sections. Yeah, that's nice, eh? It's nice if there's communities to connect with, eh? Mom laughed when she heard you ask that, like, nope, we like being home. We love it. You miss working at the office, Deborah? It's been a long 6 months for you then? Would you like to go back to the office completely, or would you like to have like a hybrid of like a couple days in the office and couple days at home? All right, then we're going in with, so that was pink tourmaline, Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic. And then we have Folk Art Multi-Surface Metallic and Fire Opal that I'm going to mix yellow with. Okay, so I'm going to close that, and I'm going to mix in some Craft Smart Bright Yellow. For now, I have 3 Excel courses. Past the first, I have Python programming language and Power BI data visualization tool, and that in total should make me a junior data analyst. Nice, that's awesome. That's cool. Are you finding it interesting? Oh, thank you, Tina. Yes, please remember to hit the like button, the thumbs up that you can find under my channel name if you minimize the chat. That's what helps to tell YouTube that my stuff is worth watching and people like watching what I do, and can help with getting my content and my recordings and stuff put out in front of other people. So it really means a lot when you hit the like button. Your engagement in the chat, in the lives, makes a huge difference as well. Just know that I appreciate it very much. Oops. Add a bit more yellow. I'm gonna grab the silicone brush tool because I think there's paint on the bottom that's not getting mixed in proper. It's also looking a little thick, so I'm gonna add some medium to it. Because we're doing such tiny work. Oh, that's matte medium. I don't want that one. Because we're doing such tiny work, I don't want super thick paints. I want to be able to do nice, fine, tiny detail. And I find I personally have a preference of thinner paints for that. And bear with me, once I get this stirred up, I will come back to the comments and catch up on what I've missed. I'm so sorry. Okay, that looks a little bit better. So the rest should go smoothly. All right, let me scroll back. I am way behind. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm going to catch up on the comments here. Deborah said, I was more on a schedule working outside the home. Now I'm like, I get to it whenever, and I also feel like I always have work to do. Can't leave the office. Yeah, that makes sense for sure. Thank you, Kara. Hi, Barb. I mean, having ADHD and high intelligence, I get bored pretty easily, but it should be a suitable job for me. Good. Barb says, Lay is not only AI, but high AI. Yeah, not it's just any regular old AI. ADHD high AI. Hi, Jen. How are ya? Good to see ya. Yeah, put it on your CV. All right, so just opening up the metallic green. And then I'm going to grab some paper towel and put it over top of this. And dampen it to keep it from drying out. Bright lime green. And then we have, oh, sorry. So this was, I forgot to show you these ones. So bright yellow in Deco Art Americana Pearls and green in Craft Smart Metallic. And then we have Native Turquoise in Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic. And then we have Frost Blue in Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic. Barb, I'm also putting Lady in Red Bliss on there as an honorable mention. I think that's a great idea. An inventor of the original ornament holder. I love that. That should absolutely. You are an inventor. You have a paint named after you. Telling you, what more could anybody want in an employee? Shows how well-rounded you are. All right, so I'm just putting some pieces of paper towel over the palette, and I'm gonna douse them in water and hope that that helps keep them from drying out too much. Sometimes it helps, sometimes it doesn't work at all. All right, and then we need our final two, which is Sapphire in Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic. Lay, you're going to start charging us for your company, right? In PDF. Oh, so good. Oh, stop farting. You're fine. All right, and our purple is Craft Smart Multi-Surface Metallic again in Amethyst. I know that's impossible to read, isn't it? Yeah. All right, so then paper towel. I gotta fill this bottle up. It's running out of water. Okay, so first things first, let's redo the orange swoop from up at the top here. Now, the problem is I don't remember what size tool I used, so we're gonna have to guess. And that's okay. I feel like it was a 6. All right, so if I go down to, I'm gonna make a mark where I want it to go. We'll see how it goes here. Enjoy it, Lay. We should all embrace our greatness. Damn straight. Damn straight. I'm gonna see if this helps me here. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. I think I'm going to use a dotting tool with this. All right. When I lay down my crochet project for long periods of time, I forget what hook size I use, right? It's hard to remember. And I never managed to write down to remember it. I love the idea of having a note, but I never remember to do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here and then we should be good. There we go. I like the look of that better. All right, so I'm gonna let this dry. I kind of like the look of that better. Let's fix it a bit more. So I'm going to let that dry for a bit while we put the paw print on this one. So I want to do a I'm going to do a pink base of the paw print. Lay says, Cara, buy some cheap row counters and set on the hook size and hang it on the yarn. Oh, that's a good idea. You have many sets of hooks, so you can leave it with the project, yeah. Trumped by lay. That's a good idea, though. Oh, yes, there is. Deborah, thank you. I'd forgotten about that. Yep, there's this one. This one here needed to be the light blue. Good memory. I would have missed that until we were going to do the top dots, and then I would have been pissed that I hadn't got that sooner. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. I love you guys. I'd be just bumbling through this world without you. All right, so let's move that away. Let's grab the light blue and we'll do the light blue swoop here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Deborah. Amazing. Plastic hooks for cheap. Oh, that's a good idea. All right, so now we go in with the light blue. There we go. That looks better. Awesome. All right. Now I can feel much better about coming back here. All right. So I want to decide. I'm not going to do a solid color of paw print like I did on this one. I'm going to do a multicolor paw print. So we're going to do... we're going to do pink. Okay, yep, I know what we're gonna do. All right, we're good. Are the crisscross lights that are showing up here, are they interfering with you guys? Like, would it be better without them? Is that a little bit better? I don't know if it's any better, if we still just have a lot of glare. I'll zoom in too. Let me know. Well, I am grateful for your catching it this time, Deborah. That's amazing. We all have wins, right? It's nice when all of our wins happen on different days and we help each other out. All right. All right, let's do our paw print. Okay, and now we will do, we're gonna go teal, green, yellow, orange. And then the teal is going to go over here. And then we're going to do, oops. We're going to do a little purple heart right underneath it. Just a little one. How's that? Oh, I think it looks cute. Compared to the solid color paw print. What's your preference? Lorna. Hi, Lorna. How's it going? You talking to your daughter? Oh, very nice. How you feeling? How you doing? All right. Awesome. I really like that. Okay. So now we can come back to this one. And we're going to start with the paw print. And I've got a nice big space just like the last one, so I think I'm going to do the exact same thing. Do the pink with the multicolored toes. Okay, and I'm going to turn you guys, so if you get any kind of motion sickness, I'm going to count down to 3 and count down from 3, and on 1 or after 1, I'm going to move the camera and turn you guys a little bit to the side. All right, so if that's going to make you nauseous or feel yucky at all, close your eyes when I count down. So 3, 2, 1, moving. There we go. Hopefully that's okay. That just moves you guys a little bit to my side. Thanks, Deborah. I'm really happy with them. I'm really, really happy with how they've turned out. So I'm glad you guys like them too. So we're going to go here. Okay, so now what are we doing? We're starting with the green. Green. Yellow. Teal. And orange. And purple heart goes underneath. Lovely. I think this is going to look even cooler once we get some top dots and top swoops on here. So that's what we're going to do next. Debbie, that's okay. I'm always happy you're here whenever you can get here. Okay, today, not thanks, not bad considering. Good. Wonderful, Lorna. I'm glad it's not a terrible day. All right, so we are going to start with pink, and I need to find the size tool I'm going to use. Is it going to be a 2? No, we're going to go for a 2.5 maybe. I feel like that should be over here. All right, so we're going in with a 2.5, and on all the purple, I'm going to do a pink top dot. And then we will go, what's our next size? Next size we'll probably need a 3. No, we'll need a 3.5. And then we go in with the pink. And in with the pink. And then, so we did that, so we will do a size 4 for the top swoops. All right. So I need my other size 4. We'll go over here. Oop. All right, so now we go to orange. So we're going to do orange on pink. So 2.5. Oh, we wanted a 3.5 there, didn't we? No! What did I just stick my hand in? Oh my God. Okay, it was the paw print toe beans. Okay. Oh, okay, those I can fix. My nerves are shot, Nicole. How are you? Lorna, I painted last night. The paint can for it is super thin. I get more on myself and make a mess, my husband said, but I had fun. I'm so glad you had fun. That's wonderful. Yay. That's awesome. That is so good to hear. And hey, we all get lots of paint all over ourselves. That'll never change. That's how you know it's been a good day, in my opinion. Sometimes I make sure that I go out while I still have tons of paint all over my hands. Just so that people will see the paint on my hands. I feel like a real artist. Did she? Jenna did it last night too. Maybe it's going around like a virus. All right, so now let's keep our fingers crossed. that that is the only time that is going to happen. I like this design, but I don't like it as much as I like some of the others. And I don't know if it just hasn't grown on me yet or what. See how it goes. Hopefully I will think differently when it's all done. Sometimes it takes it being done. Going great. Mom and Joe just left to go to Hobby Lobby. I stayed home, did ya? Good to see him. Good to have him there. Fell out of her hand and landed with the not done part touching. Oh my God. Oh, that's lucky. I think it's awesome, Lorna. Refusing a trip to the craft store. Are you sick? Okay, so I will do this one for now. And I just won't be able to do the other one because it is still drying. All right, now we move on to green. She had to redo it. Oh no. I'm hoping that I only have to remove a couple of the toe beans and everything will be okay. Oh, that's so upsetting though. Lily looked so sad when I said we would be back, so I stayed with her. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, 10-foot list and a pile of cash. They have cute little pet strollers. Oh, that would be fun. Just tell him to surprise ya. Say nothing in particular, just surprise me. Well, I hope you guys have a great visit. Tell him we're looking forward to seeing him on some lives. Terrified of people, poor thing. Does not like inside stores. Poor girl. I've been thinking about a pet stroller for Miss Audrey. Start taking her outside with me every time I go out. I love the idea that I'd be that lady too, right? the crazy lady who takes her cat outside 4 times a day. All right. Halfway there. 4 more colors to go. Lily, go with you, the guilt. You go with the guilt trip ploy. Poor thing. That'll be wonderful. She loves outside. She used to sit outside on the balcony for hours and hours and hours at a time. And every time I take her for her mani-pedi, we sit outside and she loves it. Loves it. So thankfully, I've already got evidence. When I lived at my apartment before I moved to the farm, she would go and scratch at the sliding doors to be let out onto the balcony. That's when I just figured that she is a dog reincarnated. I think she may be my childhood dog reincarnated. Yeah, she would sit outside for hours and hours and hours. It was so cute. Go outside and she'd just be on her back, spread eagle in the sunshine. She loved it. Yeah, I'll post some pictures in the chat and show you because I found a couple the other day. Actually, hang on. I feel like there's one in my memories on Facebook. Hold on. I feel like I saw one on my memories in the last couple of days. Let me check. Yeah, it was pretty friggin' cute. Okay, I didn't find that one, but I found this picture. I was selling a pet sofa for a friend of mine, and Audrey loved it. Yeah, she was a rescue. She was being fostered by the family of a gentleman that I worked with at the time. So I knew that they worked with the rescues and everything, and I lost my dog in 2017. And about a year later, I knew I needed a creature. I didn't know what I was actually thinking about a rabbit and litter training a rabbit because I knew I was not ready for another dog. And so I went to him and I kept thinking, I'm like, well, I could do a cat. And I kept thinking about it. And I eventually went to him and I said, if you have a cat that's okay with me being around all the time, that's just kind of lazy and wants to chill out and doesn't need like a really active life or other animals or anything like that, And he said, "Oh my God, I said, just, keep me posted, like just a fat, lazy cat." And then that day he's like, "I know exactly who. We've been fostering her and we've been wondering if we were ever going to find a home for her. And because I was home all the time, yeah, I was a match for her." Isn't that friggin' cute though? Right? Yeah, the super TPC. All right, so let me see. I'm going to lift you up here for a minute and I'm going to find, let me go to, hang on. I don't know if you've ever seen this photo of her in her hoodie. Little busted can of biscuits. Where was that? That was in the camper. Oh, she kills me. Oh, here's one. I found her out on the balcony sleeping like this one day. That was a fun one. Let me just see. She used to get up on the lawn chair all the time. She would go out on the balcony all the time. Yeah, there she is sitting out on the balcony without me. Just so happy. My little goober. I feel like I have a picture of her. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Yeah. Just loving it. Just loving the sunshine. Isn't that precious though? Oh, there. And there's one of her scratching at the window because she wanted to go out. Ugh. This cat, let me tell you. So I have sliding doors in this room, like right behind me. Right here, I've got sliding doors. We think that when this building was originally built, they were going to put balconies on it, and then they closed it in and made the solariums. So these sliding doors, and I had it closed one day because I was cleaning in here and I was spraying some bug spray in here and some bug preventative stuff. I needed to let it dry and air out, so I closed it, and she sat here and she scratched at it again. Broke my heart. I'm like, "I'm sorry, my love, it's not a balcony. I can't let you go anywhere." Perfect description of Audrey. Excellent. Really full circle, right? What we won't do for our pets, they're our children. When my dog is bad, yeah, totally. Yeah, I'd do anything for her. I would do absolutely anything for her. She is hands down one of the best things that's ever happened to me, for sure. All right, let's keep going. So I got the teal done there. So now I need to do teal on the green swoops. Right? The joy is absolutely priceless, Nicole. I agree. Wouldn't trade it for anything. I love her so much. I'm so lucky. We have conversations all the time where I tell her, I'm like, you're going to live to be very, 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 very old. I need that to happen. I need you to live to be very old. I need you around for a long time. All right. Light blue on the teal. Oh no, I just did teal on the teal. That's not going to do anything. All right, light blue, not teal. I'm liking it better with the top dots and the top swoops, I think. Exactly. They're completely non-judgmental. Just pure and full of love. It's wonderful, isn't it? Unconditional love. I don't know. With a cat, I feel like there's some conditions. Mm-hmm. So I like this design, but I don't know that it is going to work for me for mass production. However, I'm going to leave it. It's going to stay in the on deck circle. And I'm going to try and see what we can do for one more design and then go from there and see what's going to be the direction to go. Because I found 2 designs already, and I think I'd like to try one more. Not that I don't like this one, and I will end up recreating this one, but I just don't know that it is the best one for mass production. Now, what I might do is just work on the other 2 designs in the multiple colors, and then I can always come back to this one later, right? There we go. That's better. And then here. And here. And now the swoops. I can only do one of them because the other light blue isn't dry yet. So I'll have to come back and do the top swoop on the orange one that's up by the top of the ornament and the blue one that is at 3 o'clock. Okay, so now we do purple and we are good to go. Do you like it, Nicole? Thank you. Yeah, cats are very judgmental. I think there's definitely some judging and some pretty thick conditions laid down by cats, unlike dogs' unconditional love. And now purple. Yeah, I definitely like it better with all of the top dots and top swoops. But yeah, I'm just not sure how fast it's going to be. And I'm thinking about how can I expedite the process, right? All right. So I'll fix the paw print after. I do like it though. Damn it. It does look very tie-dyed with the others, doesn't it? I really like it with the top dots and the top swoops. I think that really makes it. This is the only one that doesn't have any top dots or top swoops, but it doesn't need it. All right, we're still going to do one more design and we're going to see how it goes. And we'll go from there. So I'm going to grab another ornament. And we'll just see what we come up with. I know I get to a point where I've almost kind of gotten to the end of the ideas, but we'll see what happens here. What do you think, Vicky? So we got the paw prints on these dudes. And we got these, so we got these 3 ornaments. We're going to do this one on Patreon tomorrow evening from 7 to 9. We'll do a workshop on this one. And then, yeah, I'm going to start mass producing these. I'm going to make sure I write a pattern for them too. Barbass Lay, are you still here? Yeah, dogs can be very needy for sure. They want all the attention, right? Brought in a planter of stinky marigolds thinking they would leave it alone. Came home to a pile of dirt on my coffee table. Checked the paws for the guilty one. The water dish is full of mud. Oh no. They even cleaned their feet. That was sneaky. That's amazing, Barb. It's so good to see you, Vicky. So yeah, we're going to do another design. So as of right now, for sure, I will be doing 10 of these, 5 of the red, green, and golds, and I'm also going to do 5 of these, but I'm going to switch up the blues and the whites. This isn't just looks like periwinkle and silver. I want it to actually be a blue, white, and a silver, so I'm going to use slightly different colors when I reproduce that one. Then I'm going to do this one, 10 in the rainbow, and then I will do 10 of them in the red, green, and gold, and 10 of them in this color combo as well. And then I'm going to pick a third design to do in all 3 color combos as well, and see what we can manage to get done. You don't hate cats that much, do ya? I hope so, Lorna. That's what I am counting on. I am very hopeful. And thank you. I'm glad you like them. All right, so let's do some guide dots. And we will see what we can come up with for another design. Mm. Oops. There. Okay, so I've got guide dots on there. And we're gonna decide what is gonna be next. So we are gonna start with, I'm gonna put a placer dot in the middle. So I'm gonna put a large dot of paint in here that is just gonna hold the space for me to dot around instead of relying on the guidelines. So we're gonna start with that. I'm gonna catch up on the comments first. Self-punishment. Poor Barb. I have yet to find a fine point chalk marker like that. I found paint pens with it though, and they seem to work on plastic and glass. That's a good point too. Yeah, if you got the paint ones, then they can come off. You can still pull them off. I got mine at Michael's. I don't know if you can order the extra fine tip on Amazon or anything. Yeah. You're got some errands to do, maybe kind of quiet. Okay, no worries, Vicky. Happy to keep you company. Okay, so I'm going to go in with a smaller dot. Yeah, we're gonna do a dot in the middle. That's just gonna hold my place. I'm gonna dot around it and we'll go from there. Are they on Amazon, Tina? Okay, awesome. Thank you for that. All right, so center dot always is and always will be the worst. Do not be discouraged if you have to remove and do over your center dot a few times. Completely normal. Now, for me, I'm just using it as a placeholder, but I still want it to be nice and round and well centered. I've got a little bit of a bubble pop out here. All right, so for this one, I'm gonna do a couple of rows around the center, just like I did with the spiral, but I'm gonna do them in, I'm gonna do them in the order of the colors. So I'm gonna do a whole entire row of pink. Oh, you know what I might do? Nope, I'm gonna do something different. Hold, please. Yeah, have a peek and see. I really like the chalk pens a lot. All right, so we're gonna go, and we're gonna do Okay, so now I'm going to do orange. Then the next row, we're going to do yellow and green. So I'm going to start with yellow. Yellow. And now we're going to do green. Hi, Kim. How you doing? Happy Friday. Lorna's going to paint tonight. Fantastic. Yeah, what are you going to work on? I'm going to paint tonight. It makes me happy. That's wonderful. I'm excited for you. Did some background painting this morning for a wooden cutout of Eek and Boo. Oh, cute. Glad you're doing good, Kim. It's good to see you. Happy Friday to you, too. Did you have a good day today? All right, so now we're going to go and do what are we going to do? We're going to do teal. And then we're going to do light blue. Oh, ooh, ooh. I smudged the green a little bit, but I'm going to fix it. Light blue. Light blue. I'm actually going to go back over this teal. And then I got to go back over that little green that I just flubbed. Right here. Shit. I slipped and slid. Bugger. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's because I used the wrong size tool there for the green. Okay, let's try that again. Blue, green goes here. And then light blue goes here. All right, and then we're gonna go to this one, and we're gonna go light blue. Light blue. Oops, not enough paint there. And then we do the same with teal. Oops. Teal. Teal. And teal. All right, so now we're gonna go to, let's see. Are you heading out, Debbie? It was good to see ya. Noodle's doing good, Kim, thank you. She's snoozing. Oh, and you got your carpet done, that's wonderful. Good. Good luck, Debbie. I'm glad it was a good day, Kim. My day was good so far, thank you. Didn't do too much yet. I went and picked up Mom's coffee, grabbed a couple groceries, came home, had something quick to eat. And that was about it. That must feel so good, Nicole. Light brown mix, very nice. Thanks, my jewelry addiction. Mom's doing okay. Mom's doing all right. She's still feeling it with this cold that we've got, but she's doing okay. Thanks for asking, love. Okay, we're going to do 2 more rows of walking dots. We're going to do blue and purple. So we're going to go here. And we need a larger tool. Okay. I'm really loving these so far. These have been really, really fun to paint. All right, now we go to purple. Oh, I forgot to cover those ones up. Shit. Please don't dry out. It's raining out today. I'm hoping that means it's not too humid. I'll do purple here. Everyone doing okay? Yeah, thank you. It's good that she's feeling okay. She's been able to eat a little bit better too, so she's resting right now. So hopefully she's feeling okay by the time she gets up. Oh, I'm so glad, Nicole. That's got to feel awesome. Okay. What I did last night, I was window shopping, new snow boots, fell asleep looking at them, got a notification this morning that my purchase is on its way. Oh no. Did you take some Ambien last night? Oh, thank you, Lorna. Oh, Nicole. That's so funny. All right, what am I going to do now? All right, so we are going to do some pink small swoops. So we're going to alternate. We're going to have pink and orange swoops here. Oops. And then we'll do orange. All right, so now I'm going to go back in. Those were size 3. We're going to go now to size 4. And we are going to alternate yellow and green large dots. So we're going to go yellow, and then green. All right, now I'm going to do walking dots again. So I'm going to change this up a little bit here. I'm going to remove these. What's slowing me down here is that I don't want to have the same color walking dots in both rows. So the progression that I was going to take was going to give me a lot of that. And I don't want that. No, I don't want that. Okay. So we're going to take these off. I'm going to switch it up a little different. So what I'm going to do instead is where there's orange swoops, I'm going to do a pink dot. Where there are pink swoops, I'm going to do an orange dot instead of the yellow and green that I'm removing. And then I'm going to use the yellow and green for walking dots instead. So just let me remove all of this. I should have just gone forward with it and switched it after, but that's okay. That's okay. Let's try this again then. Oh, I just dumped this paper towel in a shit ton of paint. Okay, so we're gonna go in with a 4. All right, let me scroll back. I'm so sorry. Hi, Cher. It's not even a pair I would have ordered. Oh no, so you're gonna have to send them back. Hey, maybe you'll get them and you'll absolutely love them. How's it going, Cher? Swedish death cleaning. Listening with earbuds, rushing to time to see. Ah, thank you. You're welcome for keeping you company. What is Swedish death cleaning? That's me and Timu late night meetups with Insta PayPal. Yeah. Does sound like a dysfunctional date, doesn't it? Heard the conversation earlier, was feeling bad that you didn't go with Nicole, but sure understand why. How's your baby doing? Tina, I'm okay. Listening to Jamie has kept me from losing it every time I say your names. Oh, that's so nice. I'm glad you're here. Definitely starting to feel a little better. Good days and not so good days. She's very snuggly. That's nice. Got a request for Uber Mom. Have a good rest of your day, Barb. Hopefully we'll see you tonight on TikTok. I'll be there from 8 until 10 tonight. We'll see you later, Barb. All right, so I'm going to go in then with pink here. All right, now we're going to go to orange. Okay, so now we're going to go to yellow and green, and we are going to do yellow here. What I'm going to do too is I'm going to do a dot there. And there. And now we do green for the other one. And then we're going to alternate. I think this will be a good design to repeat if it ends up in a good place. There. 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 And there. All right, so now I'm going to do green on these yellow ones. Everyone doing all right so far? All right, it's going through everything you own from a perspective of your kids having to, oh, gotcha, understood. When you're gone, getting rid of anything that's just useless, only sentimental. Going through the last stuff of my mom's is so hard though. Yeah, your heart's had enough. Fondant. That's the abridged version of what it is. It's grueling, but I'll be happy to get it done. Mom's done that too. No worries, Lorna. I hope you had a good little walk. That's hard, Cher. Sending you lots of love. All good, Cara. Kim's got a thumbs up. Thanks, Kim. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't gone through. And then I know Mom wants to go through. And that's hard enough for me. It's even harder for her. So sending you lots of love, Cher. This one has a couple yellow dots that are together, have mushed together. So at some point, I will take those off and redo them. Oh, look, it's Audrey. Hi, Audrey. She came out from under her blanket fort. What's up, Audrey? How you doing? All right, so now I'm going to do yellow. Heading into Sam's Club. Bye for now. Sounds good, Vicky. Happy shopping. Yep, have fun. Hey, Lorna, emotionally exhausted, really happy to just come and sit with you all for a while. Yes. I love the lives too, Lorna. Here, let's say hi to Miss Audrey. Here she is. Audrey, you okay? I think she's still waking up. Lots of big sighs because life is very, very difficult for the Audrey. Oops, there we go. So difficult for the Audrey. It is a good day, isn't it, Lorna? Isn't that nice? Nice when those happen, isn't it? Okay. right. So next we are going to all right, so we're going to do some swoops then to finish it off, or get closer to finishing this off. All right, we're going to start with the teal. Teal. So now we're going to start with purple over here. So I'm just going to do these sets of swoops in the reverse color order from each other. So now we go, I'm going to do the light blue on the teal. Okay, I'm going to come back here because I'm behind on the comments. I'm so sorry. Isn't she so cute, Cher? I know. She's very, very hard done by, Kim. It's a good group of people to get to hang out with, eh, Lorna? We're pretty lucky. I know, and she's just wasting it, right, Tina? Starving to death, obviously. Hi. We're talking about you. You okay? I love you. Should chip in for some food. Yeah, gotta call somebody. Right back at you, Lorna. I feel the same way about you guys. You guys keep me going. Hi, Audrey. Hi, Audrey. Nothing for you right now, love. You gotta wait. Her clock is ticking. She knows that come 4 o'clock I will be done the live. And she will be eating again. Goofball. All right, now we go. All right, we're gonna go now for here. No, I don't like that at all. Nope, 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 nope. I don't like any of those swoops. So we are going to start again with those. Going through all kinds of cotton swabs today, though. Gotta go to Dollarama and get some more. I'm still gonna do swoops. I'm just gonna do them in a different way, because I didn't like how these ones were looking. But that's okay. Hi, Audrey. Did you guys hear her? Maybe she'll start talking for you. Thank you, Kim. All right, I'm scrolling back. So sorry, I'm so behind. Glad for that, Lorna. You make the world a more beautiful place, and that's surely needed, right? The more people adding love out there, that can't be a bad thing. Thank you, Sharon. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, she does. She knows what time it is. She can tell time for sure. She's sitting here looking all impatient, too. Right back at you, Lorna. We're so lucky for this beautiful little family that we've got here. Quick before she wastes away. Thank you, Kim. Same with your Ruby. No, it's good. It's okay. I'm going to do swoops. I promise, Cher. They're just not going to be these ones. Shit. Of course, I just smushed a dot here. This one I think is definitely going to be, once I get it actually down pat, I think it's going to be a nice quick one to do up as well, which would be nice. And of course, we're going to do top dots on this one too. So we'll do those tonight when we are on TikTok tonight. Going to be on TikTok from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, there'll definitely still be swoops. They're just going to be done a little bit different. All right, so in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the size 3. We're going to go with the 2.5, I think. So I'm going to go right here. And then we're going to do, I'm going to have to wrap these paint palettes up in tin foil to keep the paints from drying out. Oops. And then we're going to do some little swoops in there. I always chatter too much, Lorna. Don't even worry about, yeah, don't worry about that one at all. It is a wooden stir stick. So I can buy these in packs at the dollar store, and they work great for removing paint off of mugs and ornaments, because I can apply quite a bit of pressure and they don't scratch anything, which is nice. You knew Tina would know. All right, so now we are gonna do I want to get one of these little sections done just to show you if I can, or if they're gonna not dry properly. Probably not, are they? So we're gonna do purple here. Oops. And then we're gonna use light blue. Everyone doing okay if we stick on for another minute? Tina's the one who's gone through life with everyone asking her where they left the key and everything else. I've just watched Jamie religiously for a few years. Yeah, that's the thing, right? When we spend this kind of time together. So next week we are switching format, and I'm going to be starting to do, instead of 2 2-hour lives a day, I'll be doing 1 3-hour live. It might feel like fewer lives, and it might actually be fewer hours. It will be for fewer hours for a while. But it's just kind of temporary to see if I can come up with something that's really well sustainable, and then give me the opportunity to finish some other things outside of painting, and then hopefully ramp back up again soon, like in the new year. So that's my goal, is if I can switch it up a little bit, get some other things done, then come the new year, I should be able to, ramp it up quite a bit. But we are going to start that on Thursday. I'm going to take Tuesday and Wednesday for my normal days off again. And then we will jump in and start with the 3-hour lives. So that'll be happening next week. All right, you guys get the idea. We're going to go here, then we're going to do light blue over here, and then we'll do dark blue over here. And then we'll have these little tassels almost. In each of these little sections. And then what I'll probably do is, I think I'm gonna then take I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm not in love with that either, but we'll try it tonight and we'll see how it looks when it's finished. I'm not really loving that either. But we'll see what it looks like when it's done. And go from there. All right, you guys. Well, thanks for hanging out for a couple extra minutes. Can you imagine for a moment what it must be like for my kids to get text from me, like trying to understand a foreign language? I have a friend that it's like that, and we actually have another group chat where we'll text each other and we'll be like, do you know what this means? Because this is what I think it means. What do you think it means? Don't ask me what I did a week ago, right? Yeah, no idea what I had for breakfast yesterday. However... We'll see you later, Kim. Thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out. Thank you for hitting the thumbs up. If you enjoyed the live, please hit the thumbs up on your way out. I appreciate it very, very much. I know, I miss it when Steffi's not here, too. Hopefully she'll be around tonight. Have a wonderful rest of your day, Cara. Thank you, Tina. Thanks for all your help. We'll see you soon, Cher. Love you, Lorna. We'll see you and Joe later tonight, Nicole. That sounds great. Love you guys. Have a good dinner, Cara. Bye, Patty. All right, you guys, I love you to bits. I'll see you soon. Bye. Friday night lives will still happen. They'll just be 3 hours long. So I'll either do like 8 to 11 or 7 to 10. So the Friday night lives will definitely still happen, Gabrielle, for sure. For sure. All right, you guys. I love you to bits. I'll see you a little bit later on today. Bye.